Welcome back to another episode of Whip Media TV. I'm your host, Whip Media Mickey. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do to the channel. Subscribe right now. Become part of the Vibe Tribe. Support the channel. Let's get it. Okay, Vibe Tribe, on today's episode, I'm covering the Halo Effect. See, the Halo Effect is a type of cognitive bias in which our overall impression of a person influences how we feel and think about their character. Essentially, your overall impression of a person, he is nice, she is nice, impacts your evaluations of that person's specific traits. He's also smart, she's also smart. Perceptions of a single trait can carry over to how people perceive other aspects of that person. One great example of a halo effect in action is our overall impression of celebrities. People perceive them as attractive, successful, and often likable. So people also tend to see them as intelligent, kind, and funny. For example, take Kanye West before his distasteful remarks towards black and Jewish people. He was considered a genius because of his likability. But in reality, he's just a great producer and rapper with great influence. That's it. Everything else came with opportunities, fame-driven to sell products. People change their perceptions of others in different situations. Okay, for a weird example, I can compare R. Kelly with Hitler. See, just because Hitler was a great painter with a demonic mind to kill innocent people, it corrupts his perception, just like R. Kelly. Yes, he was one of the greatest singers of all time. But his inappropriate lust for children and sexual acts corrupts his perception. The halo effect is also sometimes referred to as the physical attractiveness stereotype and the what is beautiful is also good principle. See, physical appearance is often a major part of the halo effect. People who are considered attractive tend to be rated higher on other positive traits as well. However, this effect doesn't just affect our perceptions of people based on their attractiveness. It can also encompass other traits as well. People who are sociable or kind, for example, may also be seen more likable and intelligent. The halo effect makes it so that perceptions of one quality lead to biased judgments of other qualities. The term itself uses the analogy of a halo that describes how it can affect perceptions. When you see someone through a lens of the halo effect, you are seeing them cast in a similar light. The halo created by the perception of one characteristic covers them in the same way. In religious art, a halo is often portrayed over a saint's head, bathing the individual in a heavenly light to show that the person is good. So what causes the halo effect? See, leadership and physical appearance are two very different traits. You don't have to be built well to be a good leader. You don't have to be smart to be attractive. You don't have to be a good leader to be a trustworthy person. And yet, a single trait like a physical appearance can influence how we feel about the person's other irrelevant traits. Why? We like things to be simple, or rather our brains like things to be simple. It's easier to think of someone as a good person or a bad person rather than recognize all of the complexities that go into each individual person's personality. It's easier to think someone has a long list of good qualities than a mixed bag of good, not so good, and changing qualities. As we get to know someone, our impressions of them may change, but the halo effect primarily deals with quick judgments and first impressions. By being aware of the halo effect and other ways that our brain makes decisions about people, we can make more rational judgments about people from the moment we meet them. Knowing about the halo effect can help you make better decisions whether you are watching a commercial or making judgments about a person that you see on the subway. But it can also help you make a better impression on others and understand what is going on in their heads. By making a good impression on others through your winning smile, dominant body language, or smart dress, you can win people over and help them trust you. The halo effect.